Good morning, this is Osiris with the Cover City News reporting live at the Westwood Memorial Cemetery with a wonderful host, Greg Schreiner, who has been hosting the Marilyn Monroe Memorial Celebration forever. Today is the 51st celebration and we're very honored to be here. Good morning, Greg, how are you?
Good morning, Osiris. I'm just fine.
Good. So tell us a little bit about what the Marilyn Monroe celebration is, how it happened, how you got attached to it, and why it's still going 51 years later.
Okay, well, I've loved Marilyn my entire life. As a child growing up, I even loved her. So when I moved here to Los Angeles, I really took a great interest in her, and in 1982, I formed this fan club with 3 other people, Marilyn Remembered. And we've been meeting ever since, every year at the cemetery to celebrate her life. This is our 31st year.
Wow.
And it's the 51st year since her death in 1962. So we've been very honored and thrilled every year to be able to be here and to do this. And we are lucky almost every year to have people that knew her speaking at the service.
Oh,
and,
wow.
We feel it's our way to celebrate the incredible life and the legend of Marilyn Monroe.
Okay, now what kind of people will be speaking today? Who can we expect?
Well, we have some very honored people. We have Douglas Kirkland, who was one of her photographers, George Barris, another major photographer of hers. Stanley Rubin is scheduled to appear. He was her producer on River of No Return. And we have some other guests that worked with her hairdresser, people that appeared in film with her. So we're very excited about, again, celebrating her life and having such great people to talk about her.
And then how long does this celebration go? What does it involve?
Well, this year it'll probably last about an hour. It starts at 11 o'clock and we will just basically have a lot of people share their memories of Marilyn. And then we end every year with the eulogy as spoken by Lee Strasberg, her acting coach. We have a recording of the actual eulogy from her funeral. And we have a DVD that goes with that, and that's how we usually end it. It's a very emotional ending because you can tell how emotional he was in 1962 about reading it, and it still reaches across the years to all of us and touches us all. So after that, we're going to my house in Los Angeles for a luncheon reception for everybody.
Oh, wow. And where is that?
I live in the Miracle Mile area of Los Angeles. So,
all right. And so everyone should follow you over there?
Absolutely. We have maps for everybody, and I hope everybody will come and take advantage of our hospitality.
We will certainly do that. And how long will that be lasting?
That goes as long as it goes. Depends when the food runs out, I guess.
Okay. And that starts immediately after the ceremony?
Exactly.
So what is the history of the cemetery itself here in Westwood that we know nothing of?
The cemetery has been here for a long time. Marilyn, when she came here in '62, there was already people buried here, and this was the chapel that we're seeing here was just built at the time of her death. So she was the first one to actually be in this chapel. And it's amazingly, it's surrounded on all 4 sides by buildings, so it's not visible from the street. So it's a very private, lovely cemetery. A lot of famous people buried here.
Like who?
Like Billy Wilder and Jack Lemmon and Darrell F. Zanuck and Fanny Brice and Carol O'Connor and Donna Reed, Natalie Wood. The list goes on and on. Amazing amount of celebrities here. And
so why do you think that the Westwood Memorial Cemetery is the best kept secret in Westwood?
Well, I think because it's not seen from any street, you have to know how to get back here to it, and it's a very postage-sized little cemetery, very charming. And I think Marilyn is here because her stepmother and her aunt are buried here, and I suspect that's why this was chosen for her to also be her resting place. Okay, great. So we can assume that famous people will continue to end their wonderful lives out here at the Westwood Memorial Cemetery. And do we plan on having a 50-second celebration? We'll just keep going? God willing, I will do it as long as I can. This is my 31st year of doing it, and I hope to keep going as long as I'm alive. Well, that's wonderful. It's been great talking to you. I know you have a lot to do. And thanks for giving us some of your time. This is Osiris signing out with Cover City News, Ankh Entertainment, Stones in the Color of Rare. It's a wrap. Thank you, Greg, so much. Thank you, Osiris.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.